What's up YouTube, it's Louis Crypto here. We're taking a look at Elrond again. The last time we spoke about Elrond, we mentioned that it had broken out of an inverse head and shoulders pattern target, which we've been seeing across many other altcoins. Elrond has also actually confirmed the bullish cross, which I do think we spoke about. It's amazing to see that this trend line was also back tested as support over 100 days after the first ever tap of resistance at 150 days since we flipped it from resistance into support, confirming that bullish cross, actually trying to make higher highs. We have done with today's wick, also with the body candle closes. Going forward, we need to continuously now hold this, but the fact that we've already bounced off it after this bullish cross had occurred, it means you've confirmed this bullish cross. It means that going forward, if we were to ever come back down to these EMAs, they should hold, as we're in an uptrend, and an uptrend should consistently see higher highs and higher lows. So whenever this does actually come down, it should stay above this low. The lowest point being $50 or 50.5 cents, or I don't know, $50.50. And the body candle close $53. If you're closing below 53, you're gonna come down for this. You're already technically losing the EMAs, so you don't really want to lose the body candle close. But yeah, technically, as long as you're above that wick, you could actually bounce back above these EMAs. We'll take it as it comes. That's not really what should be happening. I'm just going over a scenario that could potentially happen, but because you've actually made a bullish cross, that is not what should happen. What should now happen is you've confirmed a bull trend. So this means that we should see higher highs and higher lows. Where we could run into resistance is exactly where we're running into resistance right now, because you can see to the left over here, you previously got rejected. This is what, as we pumped into this, what sent us all the way back down to try and take out this low. If you've been following the channel since June, when we hit this point, I know I don't make too many Elrond videos. I will try to make as many as I can during the week. But I was basically leaving you guys off with this low, saying that we do not want to see daily candles closing below 45. And you can see that we came to it on two separate occasions since making those videos, and now actually holding that as support. The reason why we've actually headed up is because you never lost this. By staying above this, you're holding the structure of higher highs and higher lows. Now, you might be wondering, why is this the point where I've basically said I don't want to lose this. If we do lose this, we're going down. But if we are above it, we're going up. I do teach this in my education. I'll speak more about that at the end. But I do actually offer a course as well as one-to-one mentorship where I teach you how to become a self-sufficient trader. All the info you need is in this. I'll just speak about it more at the end. It just comes down to you building the house, guys. But yeah, holding above 45 is extremely bullish. And that is why we saw this impulse where we flipped this 50-day downtrend into an uptrend. And so going forward, what we should see after we are closing above that wick over there at $59, then we should expect this quick impulse to $67 over here. That'll be a quick impulse of 13%. So do expect that. This is a key resistance, but I'm expecting this after maybe an initial, let's say something like this happens. I am expecting an initial dump, and then eventually going back higher, validating this target all the way up until $108 for Elrond. Bearing in mind, for this to happen, you need to hold above $45, as well as $53, this newly formed uptrend, this newly formed bullish cross. And every time we fall to it, you should actually hold it. So this is what's going to keep us pushing us up, essentially. And once you take this out, this is very significant, because this is what sent you lower, and technically it should have sent you lower than this low. So by actually holding above that $45 support over here, coming to it twice, you've essentially told me, as we've gone up now, formed a bullish cross, you basically told me this is an area of support which you came into twice, and on the second time you failed to break below that support. So if I've come into support twice, and support is the bottom of the market, so I should not go lower, and I've done it twice, essentially this is potentially a double bottom. I've come into support once and twice and failed to break below a W pattern, essentially exactly like this. So what we need to do to completely validate this to this technical target to around $100. We need to see the close above $67 because there's still that risk. If you get up to here, we fall back. If it's not what should happen, but it can. So this is why I'm going to prepare you guys. The EMAs are going to creep up. Once we hit this resistance of 67, we may fall back down to these EMAs. That should hold and send us back up to the target of $100. However, if you were to ever fall below it, it's a signal you're coming back down to this low. And Elrond wants to actually take out $45 and finally head to this $30 target down here. However, that's what it's going to try and do if you lose the EMAs. What I would say is if it does lose these EMAs, a quick trade would be straight back down to 45. You can have a quick short to 45. This is where I would expect a bounce. So I would not be holding for a trade all the way down to here because you could completely reverse again like that and form some sort of triple bottom. It's not what should happen, just keeping you aware. And if it were to happen, every day I'll be telling you this is what you should expect. So don't worry, I will be keeping you guys informed with Elrond. But all we're focused in the near short term is we must break above this to head back to 67, where we expect a dump to break it and head to $100. If we never manage to close above this gold box, that means it's putting pressure on us to head back down. These EMAs should hold to do this, exactly this, but if they don't, that could be a quick short back down to $45 for you, which could be a short of around 14% once you close below that. Otherwise, you could wait for the long, close above $59, and you got a long of 14%. So either way, you can profit. You just need to apply. If you can't do that as of yet, I do teach this all in my course, in my mentorship, and we'll go into some more detail about it right now. But yes, Elrond is bullish. It has a bullish cross on the daily time frame. And so going forward, as long as we can hold this, which we've confirmed, we should actually expect upside. Thank you, guys. I'll bring you over to the Twitter, more information about my crypto course now. Here is my Twitter, Louis_crypto, if you're not following already. One of my students actually posted that he made over $6,000 in the last 3 months from the course. So he learned everything without any knowledge prior from my course. It taught him how to become a self-sufficient trader. And with all the information, he was able to build the house. And it's all down to you to build the house. You have the tools. You need to go and build the house. And he managed to do so in less than 3 months, making over $6,000. If you want to join the mentorship or the course, please do so now. Again, the course, I will do a further week of £100 off the course. Message me for that. But I do have 2 available mentorship slots. Finally, guys, it's been months since I've been able to take on mentees now, first, whatever you call it. But yeah, if you're interested in the mentorship, please do private message me over here, Louis_crypto. Thank you, guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Well done, Charo. It's amazing to see students growing like this in such a little space of time. Thank you. I appreciate all the support on the channel. Please like, please subscribe, and leave a comment. I do really appreciate them. Thank you.